9 hidden signs someone can't stop thinking about love, and attraction psychology awaken. Mindset tie-in Turo. Have you ever caught yourself lying awake at night, wondering if someone out there can't stop thinking about you? Maybe it's a person you dated before. Maybe it's a crush who never said how they truly feel. Or maybe it's someone you barely notice, but in silence. They think of you more than you imagine. Here's the fascinating truth. Human psychology leaves clues. Even when people try to hide their feelings, their thoughts, and their attraction, little signals leak through. Body language, word choices, the timing of their messages, even the way they act around others. These are hidden signs that reveal what their heart is secretly occupied with. And the reason this matters isn't just about romance, it's about awareness. When you know how to recognize these signs, you stop second-guessing yourself. You stop wondering if it's all in your head. Instead, you see reality clearly. You gain confidence. You connect deeper. You either open the door to love or you free yourself to move on without doubt. In this video, we're going to uncover 9 hidden signs someone can't stop thinking about you. We'll combine psychology, real-life stories, and emotional truth so you can finally understand what their behavior really means. Stay with me until the end, because sign number 9 is one most people never talk about, but it's the strongest signal of all. Welcome to Awaken Mindset. It's a place where we unlock the hidden layers of human attraction, confidence, and connection. If you want to understand love, relationships, and psychology on a deeper level, this is where you belong now. Let's dive in. Main content signs plus psychology plus storytelling. Sign 1. Their energy shifts when you enter the room. Have you noticed how some people change the moment you show up? Maybe they get a little louder, trying to grab attention, or suddenly quieter, as if they don't trust themselves to speak without giving something away. Psychologists call this emotional mirroring. When someone is preoccupied with you, your presence activates their nervous system. Their heart rate spikes. Their body unconsciously adjusts. They may smile without realizing it, or avoid eye contact out of nervousness. Example, imagine a coworker who acts casual with everyone else, but when you walk in, they either light up or freeze up. That's not random. That's attraction spilling through the cracks. If you see their energy shift around you in ways it doesn't with others, that's a hidden sign they think of you a lot. Sign 2. They remember tiny details. When someone can't stop thinking about you, their brain stores everything. They'll remember your favorite coffee order, the song you mentioned once, or the story about your childhood dog. This happens because of something called the Zeigarnik effect, the psychological principle that unfinished thoughts or resolved feelings stay active in our memory. To them, you are the unfinished thought. Example, you casually said last month that you don't like Mondays. Suddenly, they text you every Monday with something funny to cheer you up. Coincidence? Probably not. Obsessive memory of small details equals big emotional investment. Sign 3. They show up in unexpected places. Now, this doesn't mean stalking. It's more subtle. If someone thinks of you constantly, their mind pulls them toward where you are. They'll accidentally end up at the same coffee shop. They'll suggest hanging out in places they know you like. Psychologists call this proximity seeking. Human beings naturally drift toward people they're emotionally attached to, even without realizing it. Example, you go to the gym at 6 p.m. Suddenly, they start showing up at the same time, even if they used to work out at noon. Hidden. Not so much repeated. Random encounters usually aren't random. Sign 4. They slip you into conversations. When someone can't stop thinking about you, your name finds its way into their conversations with friends, with coworkers, sometimes even with strangers. Why? Because thoughts seek expression. The more you live in their mind, the more you pop up in their words. Example, their friend says, "I tried that new Thai place." They instantly respond, "Oh, your name loves Thai food." Notice how fast they link things back to you. If you hear from others that your name comes up a lot, it's a clear hidden sign. Sign 5. They engage in accidental touch. Touch is one of the most revealing signals of hidden attraction. Someone who can't stop thinking of you will often find subtle ways to create physical contact. A pat on the shoulder, a playful nudge, brushing against your hand by mistake. This is tied to oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Their brain craves closeness. And touch is the easiest expression. Example, you're laughing at a joke and they gently touch your arm. Did they need to do that? No, but it happens because you're on their mind. Small. Repeated touches equals unspoken desire. Sign 6. Their social media activity reveals that digital behavior is a modern psychological tell. They like your posts within minutes. They watch your stories religiously. They comment more than usual, or they go silent. But you catch them lurking. Why? Because they can't resist checking in on you. The dopamine hit from seeing your face or your words feeds their preoccupation. Example, you post a story at midnight. Guess who views it instantly? The person who can't sleep? Because they're already thinking of you. Social media patterns don't lie. Sign 7. They mirror your language and behavior unconscious. Mirroring is one of the deepest signs of psychological connection. When someone is constantly thinking about you, they'll start reflecting your words, tone, or even gestures without realizing it. Example, you say "that's wild" a lot. A week later, they start saying it too. Not because they're copying you on purpose, but because their brain is tuned into you. Mirroring equals mental closeness. Sign 8. Their emotions reveal jealousy subtly when someone thinks about you constantly. The idea of losing you or seeing you with someone else hits them harder. Even if they try to hide it, subtle jealousy slips out. It might be a sudden change of mood when you mention another person, or they'll ask casual but pointed questions. So, are you too close? Example, you mentioned going out with friends. They act supportive but can't hide a flicker of tension in their face. That flicker says more than words ever could. Hidden jealousy equals hidden feelings. Sign 9. They find reasons to stay connected, the strongest signal. Here's the big one. When someone can't stop thinking about you, they create reasons to keep the connection alive. It might be constant texts about random things. It might be asking for your help with little tasks. It might be late-night calls that start with, "Hey, just wanted to ask," but end with an hour-long conversation. This is not casual. This is their mind seeking relief from the obsession by pulling you closer. Over and over again. Psychologists call this attachment maintenance. It's the brain's way of protecting the emotional bond it values most. If they keep finding reasons to stay in your orbit, you're not just crossing their mind. You live their. Conclusion. So there you have it, -9 hidden signs someone can't stop thinking about you. From the way their energy shifts, to their memory of small details, to the excuses they make just to stay connected, these are the invisible fingerprints of the heart. The truth is, attraction isn't always loud. It doesn't always come in the form of big confessions or dramatic gestures. More often, it's quiet. It shows up in nervous laughter, in accidental encounters, in texts that don't really need to be sent. And when you learn to recognize these signals, you give yourself a gift. You stop questioning your worth. You stop overthinking every glance, every message, every silence. Instead, you see what's really there. You can choose. Do I open my heart? Or do I move forward knowing the truth? Because love isn't just about being wanted. It's about being aware, being honest, and being brave enough to respond with clarity. So here's my question for you. Have you noticed any of these signs in your own life? Think about that one person who comes to mind right now. Do they smile too quickly when you walk in? Do they remember things they shouldn't even know? Do they always find their way back to you? If the answer is yes, maybe it's time to stop wondering and start living the truth of that connection. And if you found value in this video, I invite you to join our community here at Awaken Mindset. This is more than a channel. It's a place where we grow together, where we understand the psychology of attraction, confidence, and relationships, and where we awaken the best version of ourselves. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And most importantly, carry this awareness into your own life, because when you understand the hidden signs of love, you stop chasing illusions and you start awakening real connections. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay mindful, stay confident, and stay awakened.